for the celebrity and just for the fans, when they stop caring about me, then I'm back to just being me. But if you love me for me, I'm always gonna be there because I'm always gonna be me. So I don't have to change anything. So that's why I tell people, I said, don't get caught up in, it's such and such. Like, they're just a person. They happen to have money. They happen to be on TV, but they're no different from you. They're just, you're just one opportunity away from where they are. Yeah,
I was gonna, how was working on the set of the movie? Was it like?
The new edition movie?
Yeah.
Crazy. It was like being going back into time, seeing the kids perform. Like, the kids are like, everybody that in the movie, like the kids, the adults, killed it. You're gonna feel like, is this new edition? Like, they really are new edition. Dance moves on point, of music, and I'm just like, I'm honored to play Curtis Blow. Like, if y'all know who Curtis Blow is, y'all need to Google him because he's the king of hip hop. Like, if it was no Curtis Blow, there would be no Run DMC, no Jay-Z, none of the rappers that you hear about. Curtis Blow opened the doors. In 21, he got his first record deal with Mercury Records. He was the first artist to sign a major deal. He was the first artist to go overseas, like to travel overseas. He did basketball, that song, that NBA. Like, the dude, like, if y'all don't know about Curtis Blow, y'all need to Google him. Like, if any of y'all rappers or aspiring rappers, like, until then, you need to go listen to Curtis Blow. Like, he started it.
How do you portray a character that's nothing like you?
You become the character. I think for the easy part of being Curtis Blow is that, once I got in hair and makeup, I just was able to embody him. So I think as an actor, sometimes we act instead of just being the person. If you're acting as a homeless person, you're not going to act homeless. You're going to be homeless. You're going to put yourself in that character that you're supposed to portray. Because if you're acting, then it's just like you can see it. You can see when someone's acting and then when someone's in it. Like, if someone steps in your shoes in real life, you're going to react a certain way. Now, if you're in a scene and somebody steps in your shoes, you're not going to act. You're like, man, you stepped in my Jordans. Like, you're going to react how you would act in real life. And so that's why, as an actor, you have to become you have to become the character that you're playing, and not just be like, well, I'm acting. So when it's cut, you're still in character. And so that's you transforming into that person that you're playing. It's not just like when it says cut, it's like, oh, I'm back to being me. It's like, no, I'm still Curtis Blow until it's a wrap. Don't be shy. Don't listen. We family here.
How difficult is the process of like memorizing the script?
It can be a process. I think that when you think so much into it, it kind of plays against you. But I used to think the same thing. It's like, man, what if I can't remember all these lines? And then next thing I know, I'm going through it, and it's there. It starts just sticking. Once you get into the groove, and once you like start reading over it, it'll start sticking. And I'm blessed to have photographic memory, so I read it a couple times and I'm like, okay, I gotta memorize. But it's still a process, not just memorizing. It's about becoming the character and still being able to not act, but now, okay, is it believable? Because if you say a line, you're like, I don't believe it. So if I don't believe it, nobody else is gonna believe it. And so you gotta, I'm always like a perfectionist, so I'm like, nah, I gotta get it right. So it's about making sure you're breaking down what you're reading and making sure that you understand, because we can read lines, but you still have to understand what that person's saying in the line, what they're doing, what they're wearing, and all that stuff like that.
So after you like when you first got into the wire and all that, and you got your first like audition and all that, like when you started first becoming successful, you start seeing like people true colors and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, you see people. I think that I'm a people watcher. So like, sometimes people will change. Like sometimes if they're here, they'll be cool, and then once they get to a certain level, they'll start to change. But I feel like my energy allows people to stay the same if they're really friends. Like, I just stop calling people my friends and be like, you're an associate. You are what you give them titles, because everyone used to be my friend. And in this business, everyone is not your friend. You're an associate. You're a passive, person that passes by, and that's what it is. So I think when you don't get caught up on, people being the celebrity, I think that you won't come into that where it's like, oh, you didn't change. It's like, this is who I am. I'm remain the same, regardless if I'm, on Will Smith's level or not. It's gotta remain the same for me. So I try to put myself around people that are like-minded. So.
Two things: the Hillside students need to leave, right? Because the bus is here, right? Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all to do so quietly, all right? Can y'all give him a round of applause for coming? He's not done, but some students have to leave early. Oh, you want a picture? Okay. And I had a question. What was your high school experience like here at Fairmont Heights?
Man, I had fun. Like, we had the baseball team. We had basketball. Football, man, was crazy because, you know, we had to run the hills all the time. We did the pits. I hated that. Then ran cross-country track for a little bit. The experience was great because, you know, we got the chance to be us. And the teachers were very invested. Like, I wouldn't have been able to go to college had it not been for, you know, a teacher that's just really just, you know, put their energy and make sure that I got to the next level. And it wasn't just about being in the school. It was just like, now I want to invest in your future. So, like, you know, Mr. Williams and all the other teachers were, like, really involved with us. And we became, like, we were, like, friends. And it wasn't just like, oh, you're my teacher, this is what it is. So, man, I'm just honored to be an alumni from the school because the Hornets, man, like, it ain't a game. We sting. We bite. We don't play around. And, you know, I remember being over there and getting the award ceremony, the honor rolls in the auditorium, like, it's just like brings back memory. Like, lunchtime was cracking jokes on, man, just.
It was fun back then.
Right, you know, it's just, you know, I'm just honored to be back here, man, and just be able to talk and just talk to the kids, man, let them know, like, yeah, y'all are the future, and like the teachers, man, they're gonna invest in you guys, but you gotta invest in them as well. Like, it goes back because they ain't getting paid the overtime that they put in for y'all. They ain't getting paid, you know, what they should be worth, but they do it because everybody's on Snapchat, on Twitter, and all that stuff. It's just like that's becoming a part of our culture. But if we start using that to now benefit us on the professional side of it, like, we'll be superstars, we'll be millionaires. And I just think that you have to surround yourself with great people that's going to keep you grounded, that's going to keep motivating you and not going to pull you down. Because your real friends are going to support you no matter how crazy your ideas are. Because somebody had to come up with a crazy idea to say, you know what, one day I want to build a building. And here we are in the building. So it has to start from somewhere, and it has to start from that support system.
So you spoke a lot about your surroundings, your environment. What can you say to a Fairmont Heights high school student, the same high school that you graduated from? What can you say to that student who feels as if, like, you know, I'm not going to do much? What can you do or say to inspire them?
I say, if you don't believe in yourself, why should anybody else? For me, I didn't need anybody to believe in me. As long as I believe that I could do it in myself, that's all the motivation I need. If I know I'm my number one supporter, I'm going to be good. Because if we look at people to validate us and be like, I support you, like, then now we're carried on by people support, like, because if they don't support you, then it's like, what do you have? You're back to square one. So I relate that back to, like, people are like, oh, celebrities, fans.